Hi, good morning. My name is still Biodun. This is Catfish Solution Academy. This morning, I call it Academy this morning because I'm giving you a very brief tutorial. I did a lecture day before yesterday and I was trying to explain to some of my members on how to manage their fryers. Somebody asked me a question, that is why I'm giving you this. Somebody asked me a question that why is it that I normally have seeds to supply every time? I told them it's consistency, your persistency, the aim towards and your objective towards this business. In every business, not even catfish farming alone. But this morning, I'm going to share you a little secret because everything about catfish farming is broad, as you know, and everything about catfish farming has its rules and it has its guide. That is why we make sure that you have the guides so that it can guide you through the business that can make you successful. So this morning I'm going to share a small secret on what I do on my nursery and my hatchery setting. In here I have some seeds here. This is what I do. The problem we normally have in catfish is the water parameters. If your water parameters is being taken care of, your chances of going to loss in the business now reduced. So, what is the ultimate parameters that we normally take on catfish business? That is the pH. Apart from the pH, we have lot and loads of other parameters. That means the hydrogen cycle of the water that we normally test. But here in Africa, let me say in Nigeria, we normally go for the pH because once we balance the pH, the hardiness and the other stuff, there's a way we can manage it. As far as there's a way we can manage the pH too as well. This is my water here. My water is acidic. I've been there since yesterday. So let me just test the water. So testing the water to let you know what I want to teach you now. If I should test the water, seeing the water now, you can see the level of the water, that the water is very, very acidic. It's an acidic water. So, but one, I'm using my acidic water for my hatchery and my nursery. There's a way I manage it. There's a video I have on those people that are asking for videos on what's it called? Hatchery and price management. There's a video, my video is out now. You can make your order, you can make a placement for it, and you can get my e-copy of my books and you make an order for the video so that you can as well see the video. That means the one-on-one practicals about how to do the hatchery. You can get it, you can play it on your laptops to understand how to do your hatchery and a little bit about the fries management. All this I'm teaching you is inside the video. How to correct my water, how I do correct my water here is inside the video. That means how I corrected my pH with soda carbonate or soda ash or hosta shell. How I do that is inside the video. But I'm not going through that because I told you catfish business is very, very wide. So as you can see, the water that comes out from my storage tank now is acidic. But what really happened is that in every of my pond here, every of this pond here, there's this. You can see the color that this brings out to you. There's this in every tank I have here. This is this one for this. This is the one for this pond. As you can see, inside this sack is an oyster shell. What is the oyster shell doing? The oyster shell is correcting. It will correct normally. It will correct your pH. I use it as well to correct other parameters on my water because it's an organic way. That means it's an artificial, natural. So that is the oyster shell I'm using. Now the water is acidic. I put this oyster shell yesterday evening, but by the time I will check the water now, let me check this. So checking this water now, you can see that the water is corrected. The water is about 7. The pH is very, very good. Now for your hatchery. Now for your fries to stay in so that your fries will be doing well. So what we do is that we make sure that we correct our water. If your water parameters are not good, this is a sign you need to know. Your fishes will be hanging. They will not be speeding. They will not respond to feed very well. But in here, our fishes are responding to feed perfectly. Let me show you an example. This is 2 mm of alafua. You can see the way they are responding. So they respond to feed very well. Why are they responding to feed very well? Because one, the water parameters is very okay for them. So now, if the water parameter is okay very well, if your fish are responding to the feed, that means your feeding with the fishes should be growing as required. These are almost juvenile seeds, and they are about 6 to 7 weeks old, so that they are doing perfectly very well. So this is what we do. Now I've told you how I corrected this water, so let me take you through. So this as well has been corrected. So in here, in this pond here, I have an oyster shell here. This is an oyster shell too that is used to correct this pond. And for that pond and for this pond, this is the one for this pond, and this is the one for this pond. So as you can see, so all the ponds here have been literally corrected by the oyster shell. But I want to correct this other pond now. So this is the oyster shell, crushed oyster shell. Why I'm using a crushed oyster shell, so that it can be the reaction can be very fast. So I will now seal it up. I'm using this rope to tighten it. So I will now place it in the pond. You can see. I will now place it. It's not killing. It doesn't kill fish, so you don't care about it. The advantage of this is that it will be correcting your water when you are sleeping. Because what oyster shell does is that it corrects water gradually from acidity to alkaline. But there's no way the water will be alkaline. I will have changed the water by then. This afternoon, I'm going to change the water. But once I change the water, the oyster shell will neutralize the water back. Another thing, if you keep your fishes, what I discover in catfish is that if you have your fishes and you think you have a very bad water, once your fishes is inside the pond, you left your fishes inside the pond, I think to stay in the pond for like a day, and immediately you feed them, immediately you start feeding them, and you leave it, automatically it will change to it will neutralize the water automatically. So if you're having that experience and you think you don't want to waste too much time on it, I will advise you to drain your water. Just drain your water to like 70% and refill it back. Draining your water to 70% will allow you one thing. Will allow you remove all the feces, the dirty from the ponds down. But when doing this, the second day you want to do that, I will advise you to clean up the bottom. That means the base of the pond, so that it will not be slippery. Slippery tanks do cause a lot of infections to catfish. So I'm just giving you this morning just to advise you on how to manage your fries, because most people are asking about this. I will quickly tell you by tomorrow. I'll give you a part 2 of it, and I will tell you how to manage your broodstocks, how to hatch. If you are having problem in your hatchery, that means once you hatch, you notice that your fryer started sleeping in the floor, they are not coming up and they stay dying. I will tell you what you can do. You see, this is a practical about you reading books. You reading books, you may not have those information that you really require. What you require is a practical experience, and dealing with a person that has been involved in the business for a very long time, that has a practical experience for a very long time, that have undergone lot of challenges in the field, can take you through. So tomorrow I will give you the part 2, and I will tell you what you can do if you hatch and your fryers stays down and started dying. And again, if you started losing your fish in 2 weeks, because more people started losing their fish in 1 week, but 2 weeks is not common. But if you started losing your fish in 2 weeks, I will tell you again on what to do. Thank you very much. Thank you for staying to my on this channel on YouTube. I will advise you all to subscribe to my channel so that I can be enjoying most of the videos I send daily. We have lot and loads of members on Instagram already. We have them on Twitter, but we have fewer on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube page, press on the notification button, so in case anytime we release video, you can be the first person to go through it. It's an educative video. We give educative video here, videos that can give you encouragement, that can broaden your mind on how to be successful in catfish business as a whole. That means the A to Z of catfish business. Thank you once again. My name is still Biodun. I will see you.